Let's talk about the defensive ends. The defensive ends have an extremely important role to play in this defense. They are aligned 1.5 to 2 yards outside the end man who is tight to the line of scrimmage. Now this could be the tackle or this could be the tight end, as you see here. Here we go. We have the tight end in this case. Over here we have a tackle. All right? And they are in a sprinter's stance with their outside foot back, a sprinter's stance. So they're down in kind of a three-point, but with their outside foot back in like a sprinter's stance, like you're in the Olympics, okay? And you're going to run the 100-yard dash. In this case, you're going to run much shorter, but you need to be down in a low sprinter's stance so that you can get a quick takeoff. All right, now your responsibility is called force. You provide the attacking element of this defense. This is an attacking style of defensive play that we have here. And the defensive ends provide that attacking element. All right? Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so you see the arrows here. Basically what you're going to do is take 2 steps up and rush the quarterback and react to the run. Now if it's a run play, you're going to squeeze the ball into the teeth of our hit squad, our linebackers and our free backer, our Fred, the 2 linebackers and some would call the safety. Okay, but you're going to on a run play, you're going to push it back in. We don't play quite a pure contain. Okay, if they do get outside of you, we want you to force them over to the sideline. Okay, but you are providing the attack portion. On a pass play, you're rushing the quarterback and forcing them to make a mistake. Basically, you take 2 steps straight upfield, completely unblocked. You rush the quarterback, and then if it's a running play, you react to the run. If it's a pass play, we want you all over that quarterback fast because we're playing man-to-man coverage on the pass plays, and we don't want to give that quarterback a whole lot of time. We don't want to let those outside passes, those long bombs and those out passes develop. We cannot give that guy that much time. All right? Now, if it is a run play, your responsibilities then can be summarized in the acronym CRABS, C-R-A-B-S, down in the bottom left corner. Counters, reverses, we want you to assist on off tackles and an option play, bootlegs and sweeps. All right, so those are the types of runs you need to be aware of and be prepared for when you play defensive end. Let's talk about counters. Here we see a scenario where the whole backfield is moving to the left. The left defensive end is going to contain this if it's a running play going out there. Now, what's the other guy going to do? Our right defensive end is going to take 2 steps up. He sees the whole play going the other direction. Now, he basically stays there and waits to see if there is a counter, a reverse, or bootleg coming back in his direction. You see that? And so if this wingback does come the other way and take an inside handoff there, we might have a blocker coming out at our guy. But our right defensive end, you have to be prepared for a play coming back your direction. And it could be a counter play like this with a kick-out block coming. You have to squeeze down on that thing. All right, and we're going to talk about technique and drills in part 2. Okay, but this is the counter play you have to be aware of. When it's a run play going the other way, you wait and see if a counter or a reverse or a bootleg is coming back. Let's talk about a reverse. All right, here we see the play kind of going towards the right side there. Here we have the wingback going over. And here we have our right defensive end. He's going to play, it looks like a running play. He's going to contain and take on this blocker and squeeze down that hole like he's supposed to. Now, our left defensive end, though, sees the play going the other way, and he has to be ready for a possible reverse like this, where the quarterback kind of goes straight back. Here our left defensive end is kind of out of position. He's moved in a little bit too far, and this reverse may have gotten around him. He has to come in here, wait, and when he sees that reverse play happening, he attacks the runner and of course stops the play. Now the scary thing is quite often on these kinds of plays, our defensive end could very well be the only defender that can get this guy. If everyone else has pursued the play over to that side, to that right side, we could be in trouble if our left defensive end misses this play. So you've got to make the play. Let's talk about the option. The option. Your responsibility as a defensive end is to take the pitch man, but slow play the quarterback. Make him uncertain about what your intentions are. A typical option play could look something like this, where the quarterback just turns to his right, fakes a handoff to the fullback, and then moves towards you, in this case the left defensive end. The pitch man is coming behind him and to the side, and basically then our left defensive end is left in a kind of a quagmire. And this is the beauty of a well-executed option play, is that our defensive end has to make a choice. Is he going to attack the quarterback and then let him pitch to the pitch man, or is he going to take the pitch man and then let the quarterback, of course, then kick it up this way? All right, and what we want you to do is called slow play this. You come in here, and you're in the middle, and you look at the quarterback, but you're really going to take the pitch man. So you come in, and you're going to take the pitch man, but you have to basically look at the quarterback, do a little jig, make him think that maybe you're taking him, and he's going to hesitate here. We want him to hesitate, and for you to slow play this, make him hesitate as to what your intentions are so that he will louse up the pitch. Okay, now in reality, our linebackers are going to take the quarterback and you're going to take the pitch man, but we want you to do a good job here of slow playing this and faking him out a bit, okay? So that's assisting with the option on the acronym CRABS. The other thing is assisting with the off-tackle play. Here we have a clear off-tackle play developing where they might double down on our Sam linebacker here. And then we have a kick-out block coming from the fullback. And the right defensive end, you have to read this. You have to read this kick-out block coming in. You're going to engage this blocker with your inside forearm. Okay, keep your numbers upfield, your outside arm free, and you're going to press into. You are going to press into this hole. Squeeze it down so that the runner then doesn't have as big a gap here to run. With this double team going on here, if they kick you out, you have this big lane here, then that could be pretty nasty for us. So you have to squeeze this down here. Squeeze this down. Oops, what happened there? Here we go. Let's see here. Yep, just a sec. There we go. See that? Squeeze that down and assist with that off-tackle play. Now on the other side, what's our left defensive end going to do? Do you see what's going on there with that quarterback coming around there, handing off, and then running around that side? Our left defensive end has to, account for this quarterback doing a bootleg around like that. He's kind of out of position if this quarterback kept the ball and swept it around the left side. So we're going to talk about bootlegs. Bootlegs here. What should our left defensive end do? He comes in 2 steps. He reads that bootleg, and he has to account for that quarterback. On all bootlegs or fake bootlegs, the defensive end must account for that quarterback. So you rush the quarterback and react to the run, and you watch for something coming your direction. If it looks like everything's going the other way, you wait and see if anything comes back at you, and you stop it. You always account for the quarterback, whether he's faking or not in that case. Let's look at sweeps. All right, when you rush the quarterback and you see everything coming your way on an outside run, you've got to turn the ball back into the teeth of our defense, the teeth of our hit squad. So in this case, we have a quick pitch. The quarterback is pitching way out to that outside, the backfield guy there. You rush in, and you have to be ready for that toss play going out there, and you have to stop that. Turn that in. If you don't get the guy, at least you're going to make him hesitate a lot so our hit squad can get there. You must be prepared for that quick toss. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. Oh, Let's see. Also, on sweeps, be prepared to attack multiple blockers if they send the whole house at you. Okay, and they might do that. All right, here our right defensive end has the house being sent at him. He's going to have to go through basically, one blocker, two blockers before he gets to the runner here. And so you got to be prepared to get 1, 2, and then turn this guy into the teeth of our defense. Okay? And the other guy, of course, has to read that bootleg just like that. All right. If you need to watch this video again, please do so. We'll look forward to seeing you in session 2 of the defensive ends.